Squad. Man, dog. Hey, yes. Bro caught him a bid, I'm working the phone. Niggas ball hard, so I'm working alone. I'm my own shooter, I just switch it and post. I'm the mailman, call me Borrow Malone. Bro caught him a bid, I'm working the phone. Niggas ball hard, so I'm working alone. I'm my own shooter, I just switch it and post. I'm the mailman, call me Borrow Malone. That last play was foul, I'm running the zone. Don't let her take the slime, I'm ice on her hoes. Don't say. What up, though, YouTube? It's your boy Grilla. We back. We back in the building. Monday, 8:05. We got the subscriber-thon press tour. We back in the building. If it's your first time coming across the page, lock into the real. You know the deal. Like, subscribe. You already know the vibe. What's good, everybody? You know what it is. We got a special show tonight. A hot topic that's been tearing up the community and dividing the community. We talking about none other than snitches and rats. Let me see who up in here with your boy. Who up in here early? Daria in here. My man DeMarcus throwing up the plug. Kendall up in here. Yes, sir. Let's get to it. Snitches and Rats. Episode 1. I'm going to break down, snitches and rats from the Power Universe. And we're going to do a vote. Is this person a snitch or not? Straight like that. Right? Know what it is. Let's get into it. The big question is, and should always be, what is a snitch? A snitch is a lot of different things for a lot of different people. A snitch is also some. It's a difference between being a snitch, telling, and just being a grimy individual. It's distinct differences, in my opinion. Let me break it down. Of course, what is a snitch? In the criminal sense, a snitch will provide information to the police or feds in order to obtain lenient treatment for themselves and provide information over an extended period of time in return for money or for police to overlook their own criminal activities. Quite often, someone will become an informant following their arrest. So basically, this is what I believe to be true. A snitch is somebody who tells to get out of trouble, to keep themselves out of jail, or for money. You see who up in here? Let me check the comments. Matthew Wilson, what's good, my guy? Different levels of snitching. That's right. Definitely different levels to it. But this is the baseline definition that I go by. Right? So we're just going to break it down and talk about a couple characters from the Power Universe. And I'm going to tell you, do I think there's a snitch? Do I think there are a snitch or no? Real quick. Yep, Monique, 69 ways. I had to throw the definition up. I'm going to make my case for a lot of characters that people think may be a snitch or not. This is just my opinion, and it's okay to disagree with your boy. This is why we have fun up here. We're doing snitches and rats. In a criminal sense, a snitch will provide information to police or feds in order to obtain lenient treatment. So they tell them to get lenient treatment, less time, or get out of jail, basically. And they'll give information over an extended period of time in return for money or police overlooking their own criminal activities. Let's get into it. First character I want to talk about, I want to put this character up first. The definition of a snitch. We got Teresi here, Tommy's dad. This dude was locked up, standing tall, but since his wife had cancer and was about to die, he agreed to get information in order to get out of jail so he could spend his wife's last dying days with her. So his job was to get information on Ghost and get Ghost locked up, right? So according to the definition, he is top tier definition of a snitch, right?
lenient treatment for themselves and to provide information over an extended period of time. Tony Teresi, top tier snitch, rat. Throw the rats up in the comment. Teresi is a rat. I don't think nobody will have an argument about this. By definition, he got out of jail just because he was supposed to rat on ghosts. So no flack, Tony Teresi, straight up rat. Throat rat. Teresi, rat. Now let's get into it. This is an interesting one right here. We got Keisha. Was she a snitch? Now let's keep in mind. Let me show you something. You pull up because it's a little bit of some people say she was a rat, some people say she didn't get a chance to. But let me show you this.
You keep that copy for yourself. I'll get with second order for you and your son. Thank you for your cooperation.
So she gets pressed by Blanca. They say they're going to take cash, and she nervously does this.
You keep that copy for yourself. I'll get with second order for you and your son. Thank you for your cooperation.
When she signed that paper in order to be let go, by definition, she was a snitch. Even though she didn't survive long enough to snitch, that signature still can be used as evidence in the court of law. Now, will it hold up as strong as it would have if she was alive? Absolutely not. But still, that can be part of the RICO. That signature right there can be part of the RICO. She is definitely a snitch. And we all know what happens to snitches in power.
Tasha, please. Tasha. I'm sorry.
Turn off the water of a rat. All because she did this. Got pressed by Blanca and buckled. She should have just went to court, let her get taken in or whatever, call her lawyer and took it from there. They had nothing on her, all circumstantial. But because she was scared, she got the signing documents, which killed her and turned her into
You keep that copy for yourself. I'll get with second order for you and your son. Thank you for your cooperation.
You keep that copy for yourself. Why do she need a copy for herself? That's what got her killed. The stupidity. Let's get into it again. Next, we got another rat. By definition, was about to tell on Lobos to get out of prison. Also, wore a wire trying to get Lobos knocked. Wore a wire, even though James did tell him to wear it. That don't mean nothing. His ass is a rat. Vivado Ruiz, a rat. And that's exactly why Tommy had to turn his water off. So far we done went through Teresi, Lakeisha, and Ruiz and came to the conclusion that they all rats. Let's get to some of these other characters. Let's talk about this guy right here. Proctor. The beloved Proctor. Why do you think Tommy shot up the penthouse like that? Did he just do it just because he wanted to kill Proctor? No. Proctor had a recording and was going to use it to get himself out of a situation. To get lenient treatment for themselves and provide information over an extended period of time. Proctor, a rat. a snitch. Let me see what y'all saying in the comments. I can finally see my comments. I was having some technical difficulties on the last slide. Shout out to DeMarcus. I appreciate you for the super chat. Tasha deserves the same energy as Lakeisha. Tasha is the biggest rat in Power history. We're going to get to Tasha. Right now, we're going to stay on Proctor. Yep, Proctor was about to snitch on Tommy. That's why Tommy turned his water off. Righteous kill. This next one is interesting. What do y'all think about this one? Now, hear me. Keep in mind, she turned Tariq in so that she could sell on campus. Does that make her a rat? Is Effie a snitch? She snitched on Baby Ghost to get him kicked out of Cho. How else do you think they found Tariq's work in the selling? And she left the chess piece down. How else did they find their work in Tariq's work? You know? Definitely. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Is Effie a rat? Ron Johnny got a question. What's the question? Gave him a Mexican special. She a snitch. Yeah, I mean, on a lower level, she did tell the authorities and got Tariq kicked out of school for her own personal gain. DeMarcus says she's a rat. She's a rat. And this is part of the reason why, to this day, we still do not trust Effie. We don't trust her to this day because of this. We don't trust her to this day because of this. Now let's get to one of the most iconic characters in Power history. We're talking about James St.Patrick. Now, hold on. I got a little company with me. Of course, I had to bring Detroit Kings in the building.
What's up, my brother? What's good?
Slow motion, man. Feeling good today. So let's get into it. We're talking about snitches and rats. So I had to throw this up. This is the guideline that I go by.
Okay.
People getting a little loose in the community when we're talking about rats, and I don't mind it.
I'm about to Google my definition too of a snitch.
So, in the criminal sense, a snitch will provide information to police or feds in order to obtain lenient treatment for themselves and provide information over an extended period of time in return for money or police to overlook their own criminal. So basically telling to get their ass up out of trouble.
Yep.
So the characters that I went through first was Teresi. I coined him. He definitely a rat, told to get out of jail. What you think about Teresi? You agree with that one?
Yes, he's a snitch.
Fine, a snitch, right? He snitched to get out of jail so he could spend his wife's dying days with her. Next, we had Keisha. And let me show you this before you even answer.
All right. Okay.
You keep that copy for yourself. I'll get with second order for you and your son. Thank you for your cooperation.
Now, even though she didn't live long enough to testify, what I was saying is that signature still can be used in the RICO case. When she signed that paper, she became a snitch. Do you agree?
Yes.
Facts. Even though she didn't last long enough, and she could say she wasn't gonna do it by her signing that paper, she became a snitch. She should have took herself down to the station and called her lawyer. Point blank period. Next, we had this guy. We don't even need to talk about it. You remember this dude?
He a snitch.
He a snitch. Now he
wore a wire.
Wore a wire. Now Ghost did tell him to wear a wire, but that's neither here nor there. This dude could have said, "No, I'm not doing it that way. We're doing it another way."
Right.
It's a difference between being grimy and being a rat.
That's a fact.
Now this was the one that people were a little torn about. Well, not Proctor. Effie. She told the authorities about Tariq's drugs, and then they came and got Tariq up out of Stansfield. Would you classify her as snitch?
Man,
That's a tough one.
that's a tough. I mean, y'all gonna kill me, but I say no because she ain't tell the police.
She told the school.
She
Okay,
told the school.
okay, okay. I had her in there because she told for her own personal gain. So
Okay.
I
Now
marked
I
that.
ain't mad if you can get in there though, but I don't really want to. I just call it her taking
Yeah,
out the
that's snitching
competition.
work. It's more grimy. See, it is levels to it. It's a lot more grimy, but she
Yeah.
did tell on him to get to the authorities. Right.
Right. But she didn't call the police though. She just told the people at the campus that what he was doing to get him out the way. So if you want to say a snitch, I mean I can't disagree.
Right. All right. Now this is the one right here. I'm glad you came. I was right on James St.Patrick. Now let me show you a little something.
Okay.
I'd like to report a crime. Can I speak to your supervisor, please? Thank you. Yes, there are drugs being sold out of a daycare on 58th and Queens Boulevard. Yes, ma'am. I witnessed it myself. Look.
Now, hear me out.
All right.
Even after hearing that, I'm going to say he is not a snitch. You know why?
Why is
Because
that?
at this time, he was out the game.
Right.
He was calling in a tip as a civilian. He had no work and he wasn't in the game. Now him putting Kanan away, I still don't consider that snitching.
That's not snitching.
It's grimy. It's
It's
hell.
grimy.
Grimy as hell. I know they're gonna disagree. What you think about Go?
They could disagree all they want to. Ghost ain't no rat, man. He proved it multiple times. He could have been ratted out Tommy, but he didn't.
Right. Hey, he had two options: either kill Tasha or
I'd like to report a crime. Can I speak to your supervisor, please? Thank you. Yes, there are drugs being sold out of a daycare on 58th and Queens Boulevard. Yes, ma'am. I witnessed it myself. Look.
this was one of the final episodes or whatever. People don't realize he was completely out of the game at this time. This when he was in his bag, the nobody can stop me ghost right here.
Nobody can stop. Hey, I'm gonna make my case that why he ain't no snitch. If he was a snitch, why he didn't tell? He could have easily told who killed Angela. He know who did it, but he didn't tell on Tommy, so he ain't no snitch.
Good point.
Did he tell on him?
He also could have told on Tommy to get out of jail when he was facing the needle. When they thought Tommy was actually Ghost at the time, they offered him full immunity. All he had to do was say Tommy was Ghost, and he was out of there.
That's a
And he
fact.
was facing the needle. Contradiction. I mean,
Oh no,
I'm not.
contradiction.
I'm cool if y'all disagree with me. That's what make it fun. But I can't call Ghost a snitch for calling in this tip at this time. Look, if you're not in the game, how can I really call you a snitch? But I'm not mad at you if you want to call Ghost a snitch for calling in the tip on Tasha. I give you that one. Let's get into one that I think is damn near laughable.
All right, let's get it.
I think this one is damn near laughable. Let me just play the clip. I can't believe, and I'm calling you out, DeMarcus. I'm calling you out for this. I'm gonna play the clip.
There's one other thing I want to try first, okay? If I can clear my name and arrest the Jimenez, though, Tommy, what happens to them afterward? It's out of my hands.
I hear you loud.
So, do you remember that elaborate play that Tommy put together to get the Jimenez, arrested, poison her, have her go to the bathroom, have Lakeisha call him when she goes to the bathroom, and then disguise himself as a damn EMT just to give her over to Jason. So he had an elaborate scheme to get her locked up. And I think this is what DeMarcus was talking about, calling Tommy a snitch. But just break that down, dude. How could you possibly call Tommy a snitch?
That's not a snitch. The man was using the cop. That's not
Using
a
the
snitch. DeMarcus, you need to know the difference of a snitch is. Oh my God, bro. That's not snitching. Everybody said that's not snitching, man. What are you talking about?
I think that's what he's talking about. I'm sure he'll let us know. But shout out to DeMarcus. Definitely got the community buzzing with this one. I don't see how in the hell you could call Tommy a snitch. Now, I will say this. When he was locked up, right before Proctor got him off, he said, I want to tell the judge something. Remember that scene?
Yep.
I think he was about to tell the judge on Angela's ass, but Proctor kind of calmed him down. But
Right.
that don't count.
And he didn't snitch, so it is what it is.
Dre actually snitched on Jimenez, but Tommy definitely gave him like a tracker or something to track him down. He played a role in them getting captured, but his whole agenda was to kill them. So
that's not snitching.
Yes. If I tell on you, Detroit Kings, if we beefing and I tell on you to get you locked up, put in the bullpen, and I'm gonna have somebody kill your ass as soon as you touch down, you really gonna label me a snitch? That's crazy to me.
Right. And then can we address DeMarcus? He said that, I think Monique, she said that Ghost snitched on Kanan because he got him jammed up.
Yeah. We disagree. Go ahead. You can tell her
okay. I want to hear it. That's not snitching. He did not call the police on and say, you know what, Kanan Stark got a gun under his hood or whatever. No, Kanan was riding like everything was good, and the cops pulled him over, and they had the gun. That's not snitching.
It's a thin line. That's why I'm going to talk about it. It's a damn gray area. It's grimy as hell, y'all. We not co-signing Ghost behavior, but we just saying how we view a snitch is just like this. Like Ghost definitely did something grimy by getting him locked up.
And Angela not a snitch neither because she's a cop. A cop can't be a snitch. She was a fed.
Yeah, that's fact. That's damn near her job to put people away.
Exactly. So Marcus, you got to know the definition of snitching, bro.
Yeah, Angela was a dirty cop. She helped Ghost. Remember, look at season 6. DeMarcus. She was working with Tommy. You saw her in the car with Tommy saying shit. She don't care what happened to the man. She damn near put a hit out on Mock, bro. I watched the episode. You remember that? She told Tommy, let me play the clip one more time, Detroit King.
There's one other thing I want to try first, okay?
She said, it's something I want to try first, okay? She was putting a hit out on John Mock. Because Mock was on her ass.
Not only that she did that, when Tariq killed the Ray, the dirty cop, she helped Ghost into Tasha clean it up.
Right. You say, why can't it call Ghost a snitch? Listen, I'm not mad at anybody that called Ghost a snitch. I'm just saying, I disagree with it. Detroit Kings agree with me. But look, I'm not going to die on the hill for Ghost. That was grimy as hell. And of course, Kanan gonna call him a snitch. That was grimy as hell what he did. But DeMarcus, please explain to the community why is Tommy a snitch? Why I'm queuing up this next person that we talk about, DeMarcus. Take your time and type me a nice little paragraph. Let me know. If you got time, bro, type me a nice little paragraph, and I promise to highlight it.
Exactly. He was manipulating Tariq. That's why he called him a snitch.
Daphne was manipulating Tariq. Who I want to talk about next? Oh, I got one. I'm gonna play a clip first. This gonna be a tough one.
I'm looking at the clip on my tab because it's not showing up here.
All right, let me see. Damn, I gotta get to it. Hold on.
Help. Wait, hold on. It's your new roadie from your parents?
Yeah.
Shit is fire.
Thanks. Look, I'll be right.
So, Lauren, keep in mind, we said, if you're a civilian, it's not snitching. What Lauren should have did was stick to her story and tell the truth. It wasn't her drugs. They found it in her room. It wasn't hers. I know she had a single dorm, and I know what it looked like, but she should have just stuck to her story, got a lawyer or a representative or something. As soon as she put that darn wire on to get out of trouble, she became a snitch. Do you agree?
I agree. She shouldn't. I tried to take up for baby girl because she was a civilian, but she put the wire on, so she was a snitch. She was an informant.
Right. If she just told like that it wasn't my drugs and Bruce Chandria and Western name was in my room, so they must have put it, she wouldn't be a snitch then. Do you agree with that?
I would agree. I agree.
If she just said, "Look, it's not mine, but the only people who's in my room was Brasandria and whatever the little white girl's name," that would not make her a snitch.
Exactly. She was trying to not be a snitch to them. She should have just told them the truth. She a civilian, so she ain't snitching.
Right. She should have just kept to her story. It's not mine. I don't know what you're talking about. Based off history, there's no rules in the streets. Hey, it's a dirty game, and that's definitely facts, Jacoby. All these dudes ratting supposed to stick to the code. Ain't no code. That's why it's best not even to get in the game.
Yeah. Right. We civilians, man. Me and Brilla, we civilians, man. We know what I mean. We don't want to hear nothing about no snitching. I don't know nothing.
Exactly. So, what y'all think about Lauren, man? I gave it to her because she wore that damn watch, man. She wore the watch. She got Kane on tape, and they could use that tape. She got Kane on tape. Got who else was on that tape? Braden.
Kane gonna tape. Braden on tape. She then they got a fake Rolly. I mean, whatever. That Rolly was horrible. I don't know why they put that in there.
Yeah,
she got a wire in there.
They should have had a woman's Rolly or something.
She got a man's Rolly, dog.
An old school man's Rolly.
What up, Pete? What's up?
Help. Wait, hold on. It's a new Rolly from your parents?
Yeah.
Shit is fire.
Check us down.
Knew that shit wasn't fire. He just wanted her to come off that shirt.
Oh my God, that was horrible, man.
But that was old, and that was a man's watch. You saw how big that damn face was on that thing. She is civilian. She wasn't even part of the game. Facts. That's why she shouldn't have never wore the wire.
Big facts.
Told the truth. Bruce Chandria and Western name was in my room, so they must have left it.
She is civilian. Cops are civilians. Kendall, if they're a dirty cop or not, they still can snitch. Don't matter if they dirty. Yeah, they ain't no snitching.
Rules don't apply to cops. Cops supposed to do that. They supposed to. That's their job.
Right.
All right, we're gonna get to. Come on, man. I just had to throw him on here. Nobody gonna disagree with me on this.
I'm not disagreeing with this dude. Is a dirty rat.
He the worst of the worst.
He burnt the rat up in the jail cell, man, in prison.
Fact. I thought I had a Dre clip. I ain't even got one. His ass. I mean, he snitched on damn near everybody.
That's a fact.
Damn, is it snitching when you just make some stuff up? Is that even?
Yeah.
I mean,
and Ghost knew he was snitching too. That's why he played him.
Right. Ghost set him up. Ooh, that was a hell of a play too. Ghost setting him up to kill.
Yeah.
That was masterful. This dude made up a whole story about how he saw Ghost kill Terry Silver, and Blanca, another dirty cop,
believed it.
Led him with questions.
Mm-hmm.
You notice in Power, every snitch dies. Can't name me a snitch that's surviving.
Most of them almost gone.
All of them gone.
Yeah. selfie scrappy mama, but she probably gonna be on her way gone.
Oh yeah, she on her way gone now. You talking about snitching now? You know I couldn't talk about snitching without this guy.
You had it on some of the biggest heads in the game. Arms dealers, cartel bosses, freedom fighters. I mean, what can I say? You're like the GOAT of global snitching.
So you do want to die?
The GOAT of global snitching. But I will say this, bro, was Mecca telling to get out of trouble? Because it damn near seemed like he was damn near a cop. Which, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
He looked like he was in the army or something like that. He had soldiers
Right.
and everything like that, man.
I think he told just because he damn wanted to. I don't even think he was in the bind.
True, that nigga said he snitched on there. He was a global snitching. He was the GOAT.
He say you didn't put him on. Hey man, Tariq had a lot of. Hey, Tariq was talking. We was talking cash junk.
You had it on some of the biggest heads in the game. Arms dealers, cartel bosses, freedom fighters. I mean, what can I say? You're like the GOAT of global snitching.
So you do want to die?
Hey, before that, he even told him. Mecca was talking junk. He was like, "Well, so rat me out. That's what you do, right?" Sounded just like his daddy, bro.
Yeah, he sounded just like his dad. He played it. He played just like his dad. And I know y'all Ghost stands are tight, but Baby Ghost already better than his father.
No, they don't want to hear that, man. They don't want to hear that. I don't think he's there yet. I'm gonna be honest, he ain't there yet, but he on his way. Let me play this. Man, where is it? What I'm looking for? Hold on. We just gonna highlight a couple more snitches before we slide up out of here.
All right, man.
And what's gonna happen to Two Bit?
Oh, he'll ride out the full term of the sentence. Unless he smart and look like you did.
Ain't never gonna get that nigga to talk. He a real G.
What's that make you?
Me? Shit. That makes me a free man.
You ain't never gonna get him to talk. He a real G.
Right.
Spanky. We all know what happened to Spanky.
Spank dog. Spank was a rat. That nigga Tommy, that was fake though, but Tommy got the best aim of all time. Nigga shot him right in the eye.
Hey, yeah, Tommy shoots straight as ever, bro.
T-Man, what up, though?
Yeah. Big Wolf, what's good? Definitely need better villains, man. That Mecca kind of was a fumble.
Mecca was low key. At first, I ain't gonna hold you, but I was like, "Who was this dude, man?" But after a while, I started to like the dude, even though he was a snitch.
Yeah, he was pressing. I ain't gonna lie to you. Next, we got an iconic character. Is she a snitch? Nah, she helped go through Canaan. She damn near tried to. She snitched on Tommy, made some stuff up, and she tried to get my man locked up. Or what was the dude she was messing with that was innocent?
The dude that she ended up having sex with, and they came to that daycare, but she ended up trying to set him up, and it didn't work.
Right. Told them Tommy killed Ghost. Like, and why did Tommy leave her alive?
I don't know, man. Tommy, I don't know. Tommy act like he couldn't get her, man. Like, ugh.
That just shows you, like, Tommy, he might be on demon time, but he still have a heart. That's kind of why I think that he gonna end up working with Tariq, because he couldn't even kill Tasha. Man, he could have smoked Tasha right in that in her apartment. But I don't know. This was before they killed Ghost. You might smoke.
She a rat, man. She a rat.
Tasha, the big rat. Then she got the nerve to do this.
Tasha, please. Tasha. I'm sorry.
I ain't ain't gonna lie, bro. Look at this. Look at this Detroit King, bro. This looked very realistic, bro. When she shot her in the dome piece.
Tasha, please. Tasha. I'm sorry.
She saw the life leave her body, bro. Hey, and what about Lala? Didn't she seem scared as hell?
Yeah, she did see because she was crying and everything.
Hey, you gotta give it up. People give her grief about her acting. She killed that death scene right there.
Yeah, she did though. She was crying for her life, and that was a good headshot right there, man.
Top tier. Let's get into the last person, and y'all better damn know who this is. You better know who it is, and tread lightly, community. Let's talk about it.
The
Detroit
Queen
Kings,
pen of Southside Jamaica Queens, man.
Right. Is Raquel Thomas a rat?
I know I saw Modot, DeMarcus, and somebody else is saying it, but hell no, she ain't no snitch. I don't see no paperwork. I don't care nothing about
just break it down. Break it down.
I don't care what that cop was talking about when she was reading that paper. I'm never gonna believe a crooked cop, Howard. So no, she ain't no snitch. Y'all better stop saying people snitch without seeing that paperwork.
Bro, but my thing is this. Why do we trust that Howard will be honest on the paperwork if he's a dirty cop?
Exactly.
He's a dirty cop, but we're gonna trust that his paperwork is honest. And not to mention, I didn't see it. I didn't see a name. It said 16-year-old informant.
So, exactly.
Rock was the only 16-year-old girl that Howard was messing with. I don't know. And this is another thing, right? When they met, Detroit Kings, do you think Howard would go up and be like, yeah, I'm an undercover cop?
No, because she was underage and you can't be an informant at the age of 16, 17. You could damn near lose your job.
Exactly. Also, Detroit Kings, I think we're going off of what we want to happen, our theories, and not going off what's actually on the page. I heard people say they said DEF CON to go up to go to jail. All right, let's talk about it.
You got a donation though.
Oh, I see it. Damn, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Burke assumed that it was Rock. Ain't telling. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. She assumed it was Rock. Oh, why y'all think Rock was snitch? Because she worked with the police. But why y'all think she this hard, tough woman? Why do y'all think that she would just rat? Let's talk about you.
You got another one too.
Oh damn, y'all showing me love today, man. I appreciate it. So why do y'all think that? I'm a break down what happened with Unique and why that's not snitching.
Talking about for Rock.
When Rock gave up his connect, I want you to break it down for the people because they don't understand. I tried to break it down. Maybe they'll understand if you break it down for them. Hold on.
Okay. All right.
Marcus, real quick. Bryant don't have paperwork on B Mickey, but you call B Mickey a snitch.
Can I answer that?
Address that first and then talk about Rock.
Okay. Well, number one. The only reason we don't have Detective Brian don't have paperwork on B Mickey because he didn't turn him in as a snitch.
Because he's a dirty cop.
Because he's a dirty cop.
Got the gun.
Exactly.
That's worse.
So that's why
the gun is worse than paperwork, DeMarcus. The gun means he's telling to get out of jail, to get out of trouble. So that's definitely why I called him a snitch. If he said no, I'm not telling. Whatever, get my lawyer. Meech, handle my business while I'm gone. Get my lawyer. Make sure my mama's taken care of. He wouldn't be a snitch. Talk about Rock and Unique. Why is she not a snitch for giving up Unique's re-up?
Because she's not. This is so easy. Man, listen to Brillo be talking. Y'all don't be listening because she never told who re-up that it was. She never said it was Unique re-up. She just gave him a tip like, yo, it's a re-up coming. That's it. She ain't say no name. She ain't say
Right.
who it was.
How
That's
many
not
people got
snitching.
arrested from that?
Nobody.
0. Right. So the cop
Yeah.
got to work, and it was all good. By this logic, then you would have to call Lil Meech a snitch, right, for working with Brian.
Yeah. By that logic, you would have to, but we know Meech ain't no snitch.
We would have to call Lil Meech from the show a snitch because he's working with Bryant, and he bought him J-Mo in the car. He had J-Mo ass in the car and gave him to Meech.
Exactly, and told him don't just rough him up, don't kill him.
Right.
Is
That's
y'all
right.
guys really watching the show? Or y'all just want to just sit there and just say put the snitch word on these people? This woman, the queen pin, the MVP of Southside Jamaica Queens, the best actor on TV, is not a snitch. So put some respect on Rockwell's name.
No, can do. It's part of the game. She's working with law enforcement, like all kingpins and queenpins do. Like you have to. The thing is, it's okay. Y'all could call her a snitch, but then y'all have to call everybody a snitch. You know what I'm saying? You got to call Tony Soprano a snitch. You got to call, any of
Don't let
these
Mo,
kingpins
man.
a snitch.
They
That's all I'm saying.
She is not a snitch. Did you see the? I'm gonna say this one. Like, did y'all see the paperwork? Like my man just said, he said this. She could have been reading anything. She could have been just sitting there assuming this. She was a foreman.
And even if her name was on there, y'all gonna believe Howard? Howard could have just been writing some stuff down. And if she pillow talking with Howard, and she don't know he a cop, that don't make her a rat. We gotta let it play out. Now, if next season we see some paperwork and she admit that her ass was ratting and informing with Howard, then I'm gonna have some totally different energy.
Kendall, you need to get on. I know you. Mo Dot was
No,
up there
because
trying to preach.
I mean
Oh, my
it's
bad.
cool to disagree, bro. Like it ain't no, it's all fun. You know what I'm saying? We'll agree to disagree. But Kendall, let me convince you. She not a snitch. Like that's what make it fun on my channel is because we can disagree without, getting in our feelings and taking it too seriously. You know what I
Can I
mean?
ask? That's a big fast. Can I ask?
Hey,
I'm gonna say this before Brillo get up out of here, man. The chat. When season 3 come and they come back to that her being a rat and they prove that she's not a rat, can y'all admit that y'all were wrong?
facts.
And I want Modot to admit that he was wrong too. Everybody who call her a snitch, when they say she ain't a snitch, I want y'all to apologize.
Duh, I'm telling you, they not gonna, dude. You all see how Rock is. You really think she was snitch? She tough as hell. Ain't no way she going in there trying to put people in jail. And Modot in the building. What up, Modot? Hey, we about to run it back. We trying to pick which characters we gonna run it back next week for another debate. But we picking the characters. Maybe I'll let y'all vote
Oh
before we
my
get out of here. I'll
God,
put the
man.
poll up. But the characters I got is Sax, Tasha, and Tariq. Who do
Working
y'all
with
want
the
to see us
police.
Debate about? I damn near want to pick Sax because I
Can
can't
I?
believe my
Hey,
guy
brother,
Modot J
can I
likes
say
Sax.
this? Can I say this? Working with
Hey,
the police is not being a snitch. If we're gonna say that, then we're gonna have to go to Goodfellas or go. They got them all on their payroll. What are y'all talking about?
facts. I
What
mean,
is
we
she
watched
talking about?
Godfather of Harlem. Bumpy Johnson got a whole precinct and an establishment.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, there you have it. This is what Modot J. This a layup right here. Detroit King, you see what this man said?
Give me
This a
Tasha.
layup, bro. Yeah, it's going down next week. We're gonna pick a day. It's going down. This dude is gonna argue for Tasha. Oh man.
He like the po. He think he like the dude Sachs too. That's a horrible lawyer that
And,
haven't.
and we're gonna do it on Modot channel. We're gonna do it on Modot J's channel. I'm gonna let him put it together, see what we come up with. But oh man, this is a layup right here. Tasha? Tasha?
I'm good, Kendall. Ain't nobody. I ain't arguing. We just having a debate. I'm just trying to tell y'all it's a big difference from the I mean, working with the police. If you ain't giving, if they on your payroll, what's the problem?
Nah, we having fun. Kendall already know is she gang. She know I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna go to bat for Rock. Kendall, I'm going to convince you. I'm going to convince you, Kendall. She is not a rat. The Trey Kings, what we gonna do if you said if season 3, if it find out that she not a rat, but what
All
we
if
gonna
you
do
that's what I want to
if we
know. So
find out that
Kendall,
she ratting in season 3?
if we find out she rat,
Man,
I'll be a man enough and say I was wrong. I
I'm
ain't
gonna
no doubt
come
in
up
my
here
mind.
with tears in my eyes and say, "It's over, Raquel Thomas. You a dirty rat."
But if it comes that she ain't no snitch, I want that same
Oh man,
energy.
Moldot J saying it's war now, man. Hey, this has been a fun live, man. Snitches and rats. We coming back with episode 2. We got to do. It's more snitches to talk about. Let's just do a quick recap before we slide up out of here. Detroit Kings. This is my definition of snitching. Right? In the criminal sense, a snitch will provide information to the police or feds in order to obtain lenient treatment. So they're trying to get out of jail. They're trying to get less time for themselves and provide information over an extended period of time in return for money. Right? We said this guy's a rat, point blank, period. Hold on. Got another. DeMarcus, appreciate you for the love. Brian gives Meech for shooting Terry, not for competition. Hold on. What was you trying to say? Type it one more time. Bryant give Meech for shooting Terry, not for competition. I don't know what he meant, but I
Brian
appreciate
gave.
the super
Hold
chat.
on, let me try to guess this. Let me see.
I think
Brian
he
gave.
said he gave him I don't know. We call Keisha a snitch. I'm gonna show you. This is what me and Detroit Kings mean by that P word.
You keep that copy for yourself. I'll get with second order for you and your son. Thank you for your cooperation.
He said she was a rat. Also said this guy was a rat, of course. Oh, J Mo, yeah, J Mo, yeah, me. Yeah, me. That's why we saying me wasn't a snitch because they was just locked in. They was damn near family. Proctor definitely call him a rat. It's the Goda rats right here. I mean, we don't
Yep.
need to say much about this guy.
You had it on some of the biggest heads in the game. Arms dealers, cartel bosses, freedom fighters. I mean, what can I say? You're like the global snitcher.
So you do want to die.
So you do want to die. Hey, that was tough. Hey, that was tough.
Yeah.
Effie, we were split on this. Detroit King say no. I say yeah. What y'all think about Effie? What up, Yolanda? Thanks for popping through for your boy. I said she was a rat. What y'all think about Effie? Detroit King said no, because she didn't actually call the cops, which is true. I said yeah because she got my man jammed up. Jess called me. EJ agree with Detroit Kings. She said nah, not quite. Tasha, I definitely had her as being a snitch because she snitched on Tommy about some stuff he didn't even do. What else she do, Detroit Kings?
She set up. Well, I ain't saying she's this a snitch, but she set up Kanan, and she snitched on Tommy
And Q, the dude Q.
and Q too. She snitched on about two people.
And she got the nerve to kill her rat.
Tasha, please. Tasha. I'm sorry.
I hate Tasha, but that was a hard kill right
Yeah, I swear, man, people don't be watching shows. Clearly, she is in protective custody because she was snitching on Tommy. It's paperwork there, Mo. Come on, bro. Like, come on.
Oh, she got nothing but paperwork. I can't wait.
Exactly. She
I'm
in the
about to
system.
destroy Mo.J on his channel. I'm calling it right now. I am about to destroy Mo.J on his home court. Ah man, I see the energy he coming with. I'm gonna have to come with it. That's gonna be a fun live. And then of course, we both say Rock not a snitch.
Right.
Dre, we don't even need to talk about this dude. Come on now. Lauren, what y'all think about Lauren? We said she was a rat. We just doing a little recap. We said Lauren was a rat.
Help. Wait, hold on. It's a new rollie from your parents?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, it's fire.
Thanks. Look, I'll be right.
Ah, dog, you know that Rollie wasn't fired, bro. You just want her to come out that damn shirt. What's wrong with him? All right.
That nigga, he did get up about that shirt though.
Hey, Mo.J, if you still there, what you think about this? Let me play this clip. Would you call this was the one that I'm really not willing to fight about if you're willing to call him a snitch for this. It's tough. I'm just gonna play it.
I'd like to report a crime. Can I speak to your supervisor, please? Thank you. Yes, there are drugs being sold out of a daycare on 58th and Queens Boulevard. Yes, ma'am. I witnessed it myself. Look.
Now, the reason I said he wasn't a snitch is because at that time he was a civilian running for political office, and he got nothing from telling on her. So, but I'm not mad at you. What y'all think, man? Y'all calling Ghost a rat?
Mo.Dot, the link is in the Discord, bro.
Y'all got Ghost a rat. Hey, DeMarcus, I damn near dog. You know what, Detroit Kings? It's in the Discord, Mo. If you want to come up for a minute, bro, I'm gonna do something that I don't usually do here. All right, I'm about to send it to you, Mo.Dot. I'm gonna do something that I don't usually do here, bro, and I'm gonna actually say the subscribers convinced me, man. Ghost a rat, bro.
Oh man.
I mean, not for Kanan, but even if I don't like Tasha, I can't say he's not a rat. We heard the call.
I'm not the biggest Ghost fan of anyway, but if y'all want to go with him being a rat, he could be a rat. I don't really care. But Rock ain't no rat until I see paperwork. I know people gonna come up with the paperwork angle. So it is what it is.
Mold, I just sent it to your Instagram. Pop in when you get here. But yeah, man. Let's take a look at this real quick. I must, you know what? I gotta keep it a buck. This looks bad.
I'd like to report a crime. Can I speak to your supervisor, please? Thank you.
Oh, we got Mo.J in the building.
I just got up out the fucking bed for this one. I was supposed to be laying down till 6 o'clock for fucking The Last of Us. I want answers right now.
Go ahead, bro. Hold on, wait. This is what I go off of. Right here. Right? In the criminal sense, a snitch will provide information to the police or feds in order to obtain lenient treatment for themselves and provide information over see that lenient treatment for themselves. That's key. And provide information over an extended period of time in return for money or police to overlook their criminal activities. Quite often, someone will become an informant following their arrest.
Okay, hold on. Read that one more time. It says treatment for themselves and provide information over an extended period of time in return for money or for police to overlook their own criminal activities. She gave up that nigga Unique to overlook what she got going on. According to you, this says she's a fucking snitch. According to you, this says she is a fucking snitch because she worked with the police to make them overlook what she had going on for her own personal benefit. You
read
said
the
we didn't
last
have no
line,
paperwork
Modoc.
on Raquel Thomas. Hold on. You said there was no paperwork on Raquel Thomas. We ain't see no paperwork on Tasha. We seen her in the court, but we ain't see no paperwork.
We heard her
is
snitch.
she really in the system? We also heard Raquel tell Detective Howard, "Look, this is where his
And she
is
wasn't.
coming from."
You know what? I ain't gonna say nothing. That's you and his debate. You know what I mean? But she is in the system. She in protective custody, bro.
Did we
She
see
in
any
the
paperwork?
system.
Hold on. Did we see any
Just
paperwork
like
on Lauren
Alpo was
Taylor?
in the system.
Did
Alpo
we?
was in the system. Alpo was in the system. He
She
was
got
a
a
snitch.
whole
And
other name. We got to say,
exactly what is you talking about,
Did we
Modok? When
see
you in the
paperwork on
system,
Lauren? Yes or no?
huh?
Did we see
what?
paperwork on Lauren? Yes or no?
No.
No. You know why we ain't say
Okay.
didn't
So
see paperwork
I'm
on
going off
Lauren?
of this is you
Hold
guys'
on, Detroit
argument.
King.
Y'all keep telling me
Okay.
paperwork. If we didn't see any paper, we seen her put on a watch. That ain't no paperwork. All she was doing is having them overlook her activities of having drugs in her room, just
That,
like Raquel Thomas did when it came to Unique. So don't move the
read
goalposts
this
when they doing
last.
the same thing.
Where was the arrest? Lauren was up for arrest. It says following their arrest. Rock wasn't under arrest. She's working with a dirty cop. She wasn't in trouble. Lauren was in trouble. She about to get kicked out of school. So she told to obtain lenient treatment. Rock
No,
told she didn't get nothing out of telling
Willow.
on Unique stash, and nobody got locked up.
You know I
That doesn't make
respect
her
you.
a
You're my
snitch.
brother, and I call you Professor B for a reason. Please, put the snitching definition back up there real quick, because you said this is following an arrest, right?
Correct.
No, it says quite often. It doesn't say every single time. It says quite often in the whole new sentence. So the first sentence is his own thing, and then it says quite often they turn into informants. Now that doesn't mean that they weren't snitching. They just weren't informants at the current time. And that's the definition that you gave us. People, you see what I'm saying here? That's why we need to have this on a neutral playing ground. Pretty Girl Loves Trap content. We need to have it on your channel.
Shout out to PG. Mo, let me ask you about a couple more characters, because we're never going to come to agreement when it comes to Rock. Let me ask you about this one, since you mentioned her. Now, me and Detroit King said she was a snitch. Now this is why we call her a snitch.
Oh no, Lauren definitely is.
You agree with that?
Oh, so you agree with that, huh?
But she's a civilian. She's not selling drugs.
Yeah, we
Those weren't
agree.
her drugs.
Definitely. But when she put on that damn watch to get out of trouble.
There's one other thing I want to try first, okay?
Wrong one. When she put the watch on.
Help. Wait, hold on. It's a new rollie? From your parents?
Yeah.
Shit is fire.
Thanks. Look, I'll be right.
So we said when she was a civilian, so she wouldn't. I said, Modot, she wouldn't be a snitch if she said, the last people that was in my room was Brashandria and the other girl. So it's their drugs. It wasn't my drug. I actually said that wouldn't make her a snitch if she did that. Do you agree with that?
I mean,
she's a civilian.
Yeah, I mean, no matter what Lauren does, she's not. I mean, what they gonna say? You're a snitch? I mean, unless they whooped her ass, who really cares?
Right.
I mean, she's a student, so.
And
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, where I came from, growing up, I mean, I ain't never had no rollie. I don't think a rollie ever touched my wrist.
Right.
You gotta wear the rollie.
Hey, you ain't lying. Like, hey,
the man rollie, by the way.
I might rock that boy. So you calling her a snitch or not?
Nah, she just a tattleteller in school. She just trying to graduate, get the education. Unfortunately, she died for it, but I mean.
Now, what you think about this?
Oh yeah, she told. But hey, according to y'all, there ain't no paperwork. So
I said she wasn't no snitch though, because she ain't tell on the cops.
Modot, it takes more. It takes more than just the paperwork. Don't. It's not just paperwork. That's just part of it.
I know. I'm just going off what y'all say. Well, we didn't see the paperwork, so she can't be a snitch.
No,
I think
you could be a snitch and not be on paperwork. That's facts. I said she snitched to get Tariq out the way at Choke
Oh yeah, she even admitted to it.
She didn't tell police though.
But she still got him in trouble. Like,
yeah, I definitely agree.
I mean, she got him in trouble, but it wasn't by law. She was just taking the competition away.
Now,
but if y'all want to call her a snitch, she a snitch then. But I don't see it.
I definitely got her in that snitching category.
I mean, if you telling on somebody for your own personal gain, then I'm considering that snitching. If you selling drugs, anytime you telling someone else moving drugs and you selling drugs, nigga, that's snitching.
That is true, but she didn't she didn't call the police and tell though.
It's facts.
But if y'all want to call it snitching, it's snitching.
What you think about
this? Hold on. Is Blanca? What is Blanca? She police? She DA? What is she?
She police.
She dirty as ever, bro. I forgot. I've been doing my little research. Blanca is.
So if Blanca is dirty, then that means Keisha wasn't telling. She working with a dirty cop like Raquel was.
No, but
that's what y'all keep telling me. She just working with a dirty cop. See how you keep moving the goalposts?
I like what you're doing. I like how your brain works, though.
I'm just saying, like, if we gonna use one thing, then we got to use it for everybody.
Cop, but she a different kind of. She dirty to get you locked up type. She not gonna work with you to you know what I'm saying, move weight or do something for her. She'll do some dirty stuff like she dirty how Sax is dirty. Sax is not gonna work with you to put that on the street, but Sax will plant a phone on your ass to get you arrested.
You did it for Tariq. You did it with Tariq.
What police officer did Tasha talk to? Was she told on Tommy? Or was she just in the courtroom?
She was in the court. Her lawyer was giving her.
That was like behind.
Okay, so according to Detroit King, she didn't call the police, so she didn't snitch.
No, she was already in jail though.
Yeah. So you don't think
she didn't tell the police? You guys keep telling me
she didn't tell the police, bro. She said in court. She said when Davis was like, "Who we gonna give up? Who you giving up?" She gave up Tommy, bro.
Because of her lawyer, right?
But she still did it though. It don't matter if your lawyer tell you or not, Mo. If you, I'm telling you, dog. If the lawyer say, you know what I mean, BS, what you want to do, take the time or snitch. You can easily say, I'm gonna take this time.
Yeah, Proctor.
So are we considering Tasha was she was in the game? Tasha was in the game.
They were trying to.
They was trying. Remember, they were trying to pin. They had her on Queen Pen statutes or whatever. So yeah, she definitely snitched on Tommy.
But Tommy didn't go to jail, right? Did Tommy go to jail?
Yeah, he faked his death.
Yeah.
No. Did Tommy go to jail for what Tasha said?
They was out to looking for him, and they still looking for Tommy.
I know. I'm just asking. It's just yes or no. Did Tommy go to jail because of Tasha?
No, Tommy didn't go to jail, but she still snitched though, and she didn't protect the custody.
Okay, because no one went to jail when Effie told, but she just didn't tell the police. She did tell school administration, but no one went to jail, so it really doesn't matter, right?
So would you call Tasha a snitch? Forget about our protocol. Would Mo.J call Tasha?
Yeah, I definitely would, because that was family, and she's committing murder. So once you start doing crimes, anytime you talk, it's over with.
Facts. So we all agree on that. Now let's talk about this man right here. I want you to see this. I called him a snitch. I did something that I don't do. The subscribers talked me into it, and I watched this clip way too many times. Mo.J, what you think about this?
I'd like to report a crime. Can I speak to your supervisor, please? Thank you. Yes, there are drugs being sold out of a daycare on 58th and Queens Boulevard. Yes, ma'am. I witnessed it myself.
You know I can't stand Tasha. I couldn't. I tried to maneuver out of it and say he wasn't a rat. I don't think he'll snitch for what he did to Kanan, but for that, I gotta put it on him. What you think, Mo.J?
Man, we didn't even need that. We know this nigga got Kanan locked up. Y'all keep talking about the police. This nigga Kanan went to jail.
Facts, but I think Ghost was grimy for that.
Oh, well,
that ain't snitching though.
But he didn't snitch on Tasha because Tasha didn't go to jail for drugs in there. So
he didn't snitch on Kanan neither. He just set him up. That's a big difference.
Yeah, that was hella grimy.
Cause I mean, you know, I really don't know what the rules are on this channel, but on my channel, all that shit is telling.
Let me ask you a question: Is Nicky Barnes a snitch?
You damn right he is.
Is Alpo a snitch?
You goddamn right he is.
Okay, is Gunna a snitch?
You fucking right, he is.
Okay, so we agree that's snitching, right?
Ghost just did something hella grimy to Kanye.
Exactly. He didn't call the police on him. I
But
ain't
he
saying
went
it's
to
right,
jail though. Kanan
but
even
that's
said
not
he went to
snitch.
jail because of them.
Yeah, but that's not snitching, bro. He just set him up.
Hey, Detroit King, if I set you up tomorrow, nigga, they're
Okay.
gonna be calling me a snitch.
No, they
Regardless of
not.
what I did, they're gonna be like, damn, Mo, that's fucked up. You set this nigga up, man. You snitching on him, man.
No, that ain't snitching, bro. If you set me up and you know what I mean, and then call the police and tell, that's snitching.
But what if my name ain't in no paperwork? Then is that not snitching?
The paperwork, Mo.J. I'm gonna say this one last time. The paperwork is just part of it. You can be a snitch and not have paperwork. Maybe you ain't get caught yet, or maybe you just
Right.
ratting to get. You know what I'm saying? Like B Mickey ain't got no paperwork. He's still a rat.
Right.
I don't know. I ain't seen him in no paperwork, just like I ain't seen Rock in no paperwork.
Man, you trolling right now.
That's
You
just
know B
part of
Mickey
it.
is a foreman right now. He
I don't
giving
know.
out
No, because
information.
y'all just told me that old boy was working with a dirty cop. If Rock is working with a dirty cop, how come B Mickey can't be considered working with a dirty cop? We're watching the same shows. Stop
You do
changing it
know
up on
you
people.
do know it's a when you an informant, they do have paperwork on you. You do know that, right?
Did you see any paperwork on B Mickey? Because I know for
Huh?
sure I didn't.
They got the
Because he haven't
got
oh, no man, I'll let Brillo get
paperwork is
his
not the only thing, bro. It's just part of it. You know damn well B Mickey is snitching. B Mickey is a snitching.
B Mickey ain't telling nothing. That's family business. Howard told y'all that.
I
Dog,
give
that
you
ain't
that.
fair. Oh my god,
B
this dude
Mickey
trolling.
is in Howard's family now.
He is, but he's selling drugs, man. That nigga is not a civilian. You know that.
B Mickey is a rat, man. Who else we got on here, man?
Shoot,
All
what
I'm
I
doing
know,
is
Meech is a rat because what people telling me.
all I'm telling y'all is I'm going off of what y'all saying and I'm using it against you. So if you're gonna say something,
Hold on. Nah,
each and every person.
you are, but you're not. You making it like we said a snitch got to have paperwork. That's not what I meant. Even if I said that, that's not what I meant. Let me clarify. What I think a snitch is. All right. Now, the reason I said the paperwork thing with Rock is because we don't know if that was her actually on the paperwork. We just know it was a 16-year-old girl. That's why I bought her paperwork. Now, paperwork, I mean, if you're not gonna have it on everybody that's snitching, if you're telling to get yourself out of jail or out of trouble, basically, that's when I call you a snitch. Now, working with the police, to get somebody's package stolen, to further your criminal enterprise, I don't consider that snitching. I'm not like I don't mind if people do. Of course, it's all fun. I don't consider that snitching because every kingpin, you have to call every kingpin on the shows that we watch a snitch. Like we said it in our last debate. Tony Soprano, all them dudes work with police. So that's all.
This is. Let me ask you a question, Mother. Is I don't want to call her Queen. Is Louie from Snowfall? Is she a snitch?
I can't remember her snitching. I can't even remember.
She working with a dirty cop.
I mean,
She
according to
did get
y'all rules,
information.
no.
She's not a snitch. Is Franklin? Lord knows.
No, we want to see what you think. You can't don't go according to us.
Is Franklin a snitch?
Man, I told y'all a long time ago. Franklin, big snitch.
Oh damn! You heard it here first, Bo.
Fuck
said
Franklin.
Hey, I think he definitely gonna be snitching this next season on the government. But hey, you know what?
Ain't nobody never DeMarcus me and
I honestly, I would if he snitched on Teddy, straight up snitched on Teddy, I wouldn't even care, bro. 73 million, call me Mickey Mouse.
No,
hey,
if he tell on Teddy, he gotta go down.
Hey, DeMarcus, this episode is basically based off you because you don't know what a snitch is. So me and Brillo definitely ain't switching up on nothing. I stand on what I say.
Definitely.
All I'm gonna say is before I get out of here, man, don't do any crimes, people. So you ain't never got to be considered a snitch.
Facts. Bro, this was fun. Mo.J. So what day is good for you to talk about Tasha on your channel?
Now we can do it on your channel. I was just talking shit in the chat. It don't matter. Well, Fridays I got the last of BMF. So
Oh man, I'm off work on Friday. I got a little spring break coming up, so
it depends if you want to do it earlier on Fridays because I do it at 6 p.m. So 9 Eastern is what time I usually go live. So if you want to do it like at 5,
Friday I do my BMF too. So I mean, shit, we could do it earlier. What you think about like Thursday or something?
Thursday at work. Thursday. I mean, whatever you got, just hit me up. And, we can figure it out.
I'll let you know. Yo, this was fun. This was a fun live. Hey, Mo.Dot, I appreciate you. The live, hey, it was getting so good. Mo.Dot had to come up here and set us straight. Detroit Kings. He had to set us straight.
I like Mo. I like the trolling.
Right, congratulations.
Not trolling. Whoa. I'm just using I'm using the information you guys gave to me. The definition.
This is what makes the debate.
Put the definition. Want to see the definition one more time, bro.
This is what makes it great.
Go ahead.
I see what he's saying too. This part right here where it say overlook their own criminal activity. Howard was, I'm gonna keep it a buck. He was overlooking Rock's criminal activity, and she was working with him. So you got some good points. Look, you called me a lot of things.
Mo definitely did.
So,
but I'm standing on we standing on some of the stuff. You know what I mean? I'm standing on what I said.
So fun is because we can have different viewpoints and just have a friendly debate and have fun up here. This live was only supposed to be 30 minutes. We are here an hour and 11. I appreciate you for coming through. We're gonna set that next debate up. We're gonna talk about Tasha Mo.Dot. How are you gonna defend this woman, bro? This is gonna be so interesting.
See, that's a good thing about an attorney. We don't disclose that information with the competition.
Man, what is his defense for her? This is a layup right here.
I tell you one thing, it is a layup. Y'all gave me the paperwork angle. I'm about to work that all night. I'm about to work because not once did we see Tasha St.Patrick name on one piece of paper.
Brillo gonna know what he do with that though, man. I know he gonna know how to.
Oh yeah, you know, Tasha is my top 5 hated characters. I'm about to bring.
And Mo know she is snitch. You know what I mean? But we gonna see.
I got research from the late 80s and early 90s from Raquel Thomas in the same city, actually, same jurisdiction. So I'm gonna use some of her cases and references to this because I know last week somebody was trying to reference a James St.Patrick who wasn't even in the dope game at the time of the incident. So I'm coming with facts.
Hey man, I appreciate everybody for coming through. Daria, your queen, DeMarcus was in the building, RC was in the building, Samara, HEA. Just call me EJ. Go check her channel out too. It's fire. Monique was in the building. Hey man, thanks for turning me up, Mo.J. Definitely. Detroit Kings came with the energy. I appreciate it. It's always a movie when I get Detroit Kings in the building. They always ask, Detroit Kings, why you don't show his face? Show his face. That's gonna be the last face that you see, people. You don't
shout out to Detroit Kings, man.
What up? Shout out to Mo for trolling a little bit.
Me and Detroit, we y'all don't know. Me and Detroit, we talk a lot on Instagram and stuff. He's the one that actually got me into the Discord because before that, man, join the Discord. I'm like, all right, man, let me get it. But I'm in there now, so shout out to Detroit.
Put the link up.
Yes, sir.
In there.
We be me and Mo be trolling.
I'm gonna go against you guys. We can't all agree on it. Then
it's born.
Hey, that's like I was about to. No, I ain't gonna do that. That's like shout out to Iron Panther. That's like his channel. Everybody agree.
Dang, Brillo, you should have done darks though. Well, it's kind of right though. I mean, it ain't right. It is right though.
I'm trying to do a collab. You know me, I'm trying to work with everybody, but we about to slide up out of here, man. Once again,
shout out to Iron Panther though, man.
Shout out to Iron Panther, man. And we about to skate, man. Peace, man. I appreciate y'all.